Hello, my name is Jim, and I live in Texas, and I have a Ninja 250 that has something called a Crampbuster. The Crampbuster is the first farkle I got for this motorcycle when I bought it last March. It's that flat plastic piece on the right handlebar there. It fits over the throttle, and it's kind of a palm. Sometimes you'll hear it called a palm rocker, uh, and it just takes a lot of pressure. You don't have to grip the handlebar real tight to hold the speed. You just ease down on the palm of your hand on that flat part, and it'll move the throttle. It takes a lot of discomfort out of operating it, particularly with the small, hard uh, handlebar grips that we have in our Ninjas. Now, I'm going to take it off and show it to you. There's nothing to it. Looks like it's a piece of plastic. That's really all it is, but it's very cleverly engineered. To me, as an electronics guy, I think of it as kind of a mechanical diode, because when I put it back on, and it's not super easy to get back on, it requires a little bit of a trick. You see me struggle for a minute here to remember how to do it, but it'll eventually pop on there. If you move it in the direction that opens the throttle, it'll move freely. If you push it towards you in the direction that closes the throttle, it moves freely. If you push it down in the direction that would open the throttle, it doesn't move relative to the throttle. So you can see I can adjust it that direction, no problem, and just push down, and it's gripping. It grips only in one direction. The other direction it does not grip. So you can adjust it for the speed and throttle settings that you're most likely to have. Now this can be abused, and I'll show you how to abuse it. Don't do this at home, kids. This could be considered dangerous. That piece there is the bar end. It's metal. It doesn't move. If you were to evilly slide your Crampbuster over the bar ends where it overlaps the grip in the bar end, it defeats the throttle return spring on the throttle system. So now, when you move the throttle, it stays where you leave it. The throttle return spring is defeated. So that if you were driving at a long distance, you could drive down the road with it at one setting and take your right hand off altogether. Now, we would never do that because we're safe riders, and without the throttle return spring, God only knows what could happen. So, don't do that. Slide it back where it's all the way on the grip. Now you have the benefits of the palm rocker, but you don't have that evil cruise control mode where it's over the bar end and their way letting you take your right hand off the throttle every now and then and let it relax so it doesn't cramp up after a couple hundred miles.